sick, but I feel like driving around.
Okay, we're ready to start.
Yeah, you do. I'm not proud of
All
it,
right.
I'm not ashamed either. Hi.
All right, welcome everybody. This is the Variki team meeting. We have me, Carol Variki, Pat, Carla, Candace,
Sit up, Jan.
and Jan and Mateo.
Mateo laugh.
He's not laughing. Come on, hi, Mateo.
See yourself?
There you are.
So yeah, I'm always
Hi.
on TV. Yeah, really. He's used to it. I help my mom.
So when you join, if anyone joins, because right now no one's on, please say you're here because we might not necessarily see you. So no one's on yet except you, but tonight we're going to do a soup recipe in the rock crock, and we're also going to talk about why we joined Pampered Chef. So I might dip into that if someone comes on, but we're going to start tonight having the people here introduce themselves. Quit laughing. So who would like to go first?
I will.
Okay.
My name is Pat, and I joined about 2 years ago. I was helping my sister, and I decided that I might as well do it for myself along with her. So, and I enjoy doing it. So I want to meet people, and I love to cook.
All right. And so that's why you keep doing it?
I keep doing it, yeah. I still want to meet more people.
She hasn't met the red one yet.
Well, one of the best things about the Pampered Chef is you do meet a lot of people.
I do.
You do. And
Sure.
that's a cool thing. Everyone here I never knew before. Well, except you.
You're just chopping. Sorry.
You were enough.
I didn't count.
You did count. So who wants to go next?
I'm Carla.
Okay.
I don't count. No, no. I'm on my 5th year as a consultant, and I joined way back when because this is my social life. I didn't ever do anything else. I never went out, never did stuff, and this was my thing. And I do mostly Facebook parties, and I would like to get into more cooking shows, but that requires me to make phone calls. I haven't done that. And I know what I need to do if I want to make my business bigger, and if I don't, then I keep it what it is. But I stay on because I love it. I love the friendships I've made, and most of them, Jan. And no, it's a great group. It's one of the best teams I could ever hope to be on.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Carla.
Thank you.
I'm Candace. I joined because I've been toying around with a lot of different
Home base.
home party businesses. Because I wanted to do something that would help contribute to my family. I chose Pampered Chef because I was really impressed with Carol. And
Thank you.
I learned how to cook. I still struggle with cooking, but I'm a lot better now. And Pampered Chef has taught me how to cook, which is awesome. And I stay because it provides me income.
Awesome. And we'll continue. Awesome.
We're
glad
that
you're
back a little bit. That's too close.
Sure. There we go. Jan with her little best friend, Mateo.
Yep, I'm Jan.
And Jan?
I joined Pampered Chef to get out of the house, to have something that I could put on my schedule.
There's lots of reasons. Yeah.
And that's why I stay. And it's fun. I enjoy it. That's it.
And did you tell me when it stops being fun, you're not going to do it anymore?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll try to keep it fun for you.
Well, she just sang her all dog and Carla should have fun. It's just wrong to hang around with us, so have fun. We're fun.
All right. Well, we're recording this, people, so I don't know if anyone else is on yet. I'm looking to see if anyone else. Nope, no one else is. So this is just going to be recorded. And there is a couple things that I am going to share my screen here. Let's see if I can do that. So just have to find the right one.
It's the same.
PowerPoint, there it is. Okay. I'm going to share my screen.
No, that one we can't play.
So you won't see us right now, anyone that's coming on. So we did a welcome. I'd like to welcome a new team member. She's not on this, but she will be joining this month, and her name is Brandy Minarovic, and she's from Muskegon. She didn't want to make the trip tonight because it was pretty bad on the lake shore. That's her picture. So I really have this nice PowerPoint thing. And our team last month had 4,283 in sales, so we were shy of 5,000, which is what you need to be a director green. But this month, I think we'll probably make it. So these, yeah, they even have some little. And our next team meeting, so this is kind of cool. If any of you, so you can go back on here and read this. Our next team meeting is actually going to be on April Fool's, April 1st.
No fooling.
No, and that hopefully it won't be snowing by then. There will be, later on this month, there will be some cooking show training. I probably will do it either live with our new consultant and maybe on a Zoom call because Bunny is pretty far away and she wants some cooking show training. That, now that she has a date, we'll probably set it up and then I'll announce that if anybody wants to come for it, they can. Our team goal this month is to be Director Green, which is 5,000 in sales. I currently have 2,200, and Bunny, congratulations! She just announced she's already at 1,400 in sales for the month.
Bunny.
So,
Yay.
way to go, Bunny! Way to work toward that trip you're trying to earn. Last March, we had $8,688.82. Let's try to beat that this month. Yeah, everybody that's busy. So these are just like little things. So here's some little updates. We know that we have new recipes, new products, and there's no better way to learn. You know, we'll just move this out of the way. We'll
I was trying to teach you discipline.
You're teaching that. We'll also, they have a lot of new products, but they also have, for those of you who have seen the new chip and dip stoneware piece, there is a new theme show that you can do, and I'm going to actually post this on our page because this is by another director that I know, and it's called a retro party. Back when Pampered Chef started, they had all these little braids and little rings that they did on a piece of stoneware. Now we've got that beautiful new piece of stoneware that you could do it on. I already have a host this month that's doing one of these for her show. So there's tempting tuna melt, turkey taco ring, turkey cranberry, cheeseburger ring, sausage ring, taco ring, chicken broccoli, chicken enchilada ring, and then the new one that includes kale, the California Club ring.
So they just pick one of those to do
Yeah.
as their
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can also do the thing that Judy did at our thing if you want to just do a dessert, that cheesy,
That was really good too.
yeah, the cheesy cherry one. You can do it with, yeah, cherry kind of would be better. So this is just theme. We'll talk a little bit about booking. So there's 3 areas that you can be successful for March: booking, selling, or recruiting. They're all reasons for people to have a party. We have new products, so the host can use their half-price products to get the new stainless steel nonstick wok. They can get it for $120, or the food prep grater for $47.50. March hosts can get something from the Rock Crack collection for 60% off. So that's why tonight we are doing a Rock Crack recipe book. You can always do something with a quick cooker if you have it, but the Rock Crack is a great booking tool. And if you can get it, this is normally $139. I think you can get it for.
Isn't that more? I thought it was higher.
No, this
Just
the Dutch oven,
Oh,
so
yeah.
$139. And if you can get it for 60% off, which rather than say 60% off, tell them exactly what.
That's
the
what I was
price was.
selling when I was at my show.
How much? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then so they can get that. And then we have there's a new party thing called the Prep Ahead. The new prep thing is huge. So I think the only way you would bring it to a party.
I like it though. I used it,
Yeah.
great cheese just for fun. Now I have to hurry to use that.
So, but I mean, if you're gonna take it to a party, you would wanna maybe do something where you're prepping a lot of stuff. Like Judy's party when we did or when Judy was here last month, we did the egg roll in a bowl. You could do something like that pretty easily. Yeah, that was good. So you can, and actually on here, and you guys can go back on, it says, say this, I wanted to reach out to you today because Pampered Chef just introduced amazing stainless steel nonstick wok. Thought you'd like to add this to your kitchen. So you can go on your business reports and see who bought the nonstick stainless steel. You can also go on your business reports and look and see who bought a rock crock and just send them a text and say, hey, would you like to add to your rock crock collection, or would you like to get another piece of stainless steel.
Right.
So there is a new party theme training on Pampered Chef. I will post the link on our page. It's called Using Party Themes to Book. Sometimes in my emails, when I send which I don't do as much anymore, but a text or an email, you can just list some themes. And some of them are under the virtual parties or but people like themes because they don't want to think about it. So you can say wine, cheese, and chocolate. You can say soup and bread, which we're doing a soup and bread theme tonight. Do any of you guys have any other ideas for how you could get somebody to book a show? Candace, she's doing a grand reopening show. Great way. She's the host. She's not going to cancel her own show, hopefully.
Yes, she has that baby.
I don't think she's having her baby yet. No, we don't want to have it. But you can always book a show yourself. So keep that in mind. And we'll talk about more party themes, but people like it when you give them some ideas. They don't have to come up with it. So anyway, and then the other thing I wanted to talk about, just real quickly, is that both Bunny and Leah are doing a training called 30 Days to Boost Your Business. It's from Pampered Chef. But one of the things that Pampered Chef talks about is that we are not pushy salespersons. People do not want you to stand up in front of them at their house and talk about what they should buy. So you can think of what you are. And everybody's different. Like Carla and I just talked about it a little bit. You're simply sharing information, or you're solving someone's problems, or you're teaching new ideas. Candace said she didn't cook. She learned some new things. She learned how to use a manual food processor. It was sitting in her cupboard on the day that I went there. And she goes, I never knew how to use it. We need to help people.
Right.
We need to do that. Or you're telling stories. So all this summer, when I didn't have a kitchen, I would take the quick cooker and I go, this is the only way I'm getting a meal right now. And people booked shows and said, oh, because I was telling them something that was working for me. So you just think of your identity as everybody has their own identity. We aren't all the same when we do a show, but there's something that you want to do. There's something you're passionate about. Candace is passionate about learning how to cook. When you do a show, do you have a passion about it? Something that you want to share with people?
Yeah, anything I'm using, I'm excited.
Okay. And that people sense that.
I mean, I really reached a point where I can't even tell you what my favorite product is. If I'm using it.
Yeah. How about you? When you are doing vendor events or when you book shows,
A lot of times when I do vendor events, it depending on the person. I ask them what they like and if they're looking like at the rock crock. Like I booked one of my shows that I told them that, if you really want this, you can have it with the party. You can get 60% off. And a lot of them thought the idea was great because they could have it. So some of them, yeah, it's more affordable because they go, what is the price? And they go, well, if you do party, you can do it this way.
awesome.
Like too, that you can show them that one piece can be used for so many different things. I mean,
Yeah,
this
because
is
I think they
not
were surprised.
just for soup. You can make in the oven, you can make the stove top, you can put it in the stove. It's so many things. And the same thing with pressure cookers. I make so many different meals in it, and the frying pan. I make so many different things in each product can do so many different things.
So what do you think your thing is? Are you a problem solver, a teacher, or what?
I'm probably more the teacher part. Now.
Okay.
That's what I've gotten into more, because I love the product, I want to teach them about the product. I hate going to somebody's house, and like you said, finding it in their cabinet unused. My sister is notorious for that. Buys every product we sell, and I go to her house and it's still in the box. And like, get it out of the box, we're gonna use that tonight. So when I went and stayed with her, I actually made recipes with her just to show
So she
her
could
how
use
to
it.
use some of the products that she has
So she
already.
just enjoys buying
Yeah. Karen, we got something new. Okay, here's my card number. No,
The other
she's
thing-
great.
Okay, but there are things you can do when you're selling. You can add on things, like if someone buys the rock crock, you can talk about things you can use in it, like the salad chopper, or, you know, you can always add things to people. Give them ideas, because they're not gonna think of them on their own.
Right.
So, and you can also talk about our guest specials. When I do a show, I always tell people, if you spend $75, you get something for free. Tell them about our scrapers are pretty, there's 2 of them, plus the mini serving spatula, which everyone loves. So they might get their order up just to get a free mini serving spatula.
And just trying to tell them too, you know, if they're almost there. You know, let's see what else we can get for you to get you that free item.
I have 3 sisters that will never put an order in that's not $75. They always want free. It doesn't matter to me what it is.
I know.
They just have to have, just even $5, they don't care. I get that $5, I'm taking it. I'll spend 25 to get it.
And on PCU, which is Pampered Chef University, there is a new course called Maximize Your Party Sales through individual. So it's maximize your party sales. That's how to increase your party sales without being pushy. So I have not done the training yet, but there's a lot of training available. Plus, there's our monthly focus that comes out on Tuesdays, which actually has everything you need to have a good, successful month. I advise all of you to look into it when the square comes out. Click on it, look at some of the things they have. They have little videos, things that might help you. Any training you can get is helpful. All right, but that's enough for that for now. Still only 1 participant, so that's okay. All right,
You have the link on the site and everything, right? So they can get
I
it.
did, yeah, it was on it.
Yeah, she did.
And I'm not getting any text saying, oh, maybe I am, I don't know.
Well, you did have the link on there.
I did, I'm not gonna worry about it. All right. All righty, so tonight we're gonna make, and I will do a little bit of recognition a little bit later, but tonight we are going to do the Italian sausage and escarole stew, which I have never ever used escarole for. It's a Pampered Chef recipe, I will post it. Escarole is a kind of a green, which you have to take, it's almost like kale, because you have to take it off the stem and everything, but we're gonna use spinach because it's really good.
It's
You do it in the Dutch oven rock crock. So we're gonna start with this, and of course, when you show the rock crock, and I usually bring it in the slow cooker stand, and people are like, what's that? You know, I don't make the soup in the slow cooker stand, but I do show them, and then when I get the soup done, then it's on the top of the stove. Then I put it in there because it keeps the countertop, it keeps it warm if you want to, or.
One of the benefits that I tell people with the slow cooker is that feel how heavy this is, that you can do stuff, but then also pick up this and see how light it is, so you're not feeling like it's,
Nice.
you're gonna have to carry both things that are majorly heavy. And they're like, oh, okay.
Very nice. So, and we won't even turn towards you, so, all right. Jan, you're bad. All right.
Good.
So when I show the rock
So you don't
crock,
need to do it.
I talk about, this is very unique to Pampered Chef. There is nothing like it on the market. And what's the one thing when you cook that you hate?
Clean up.
Everyone always says clean up. I do too. No one cleans up for me. I have to do it myself. So
Okay.
this pan, you can do everything in for a whole meal. You can brown your meat on the top of the stove. And yes, you can use it on a flat top stove. You can use it on a glass top stove. You can use it on electric, gas. The only one you can't use it on is induction, which is magnets, which not many people have, but you gotta tell them that because there's always somebody that wants one. So anyway, you can cook it on top of the stove, put it in the oven to dry, to cook a casserole. Then if you need to brown something on the top, you can do it under the broiler. Put it on your table, it continues to boil for over 5 minutes while it's hot. And then when you put it in your dish, when you put it in your refrigerator, the next day you can heat up leftovers right in here. You don't have to get a new container. Of course, you can also use this on the grill, and you can put it in the dishwasher. And I did a show this past Friday where we did the same soup. We did 2 batches because she had 20 people there. And the second batch really burned on a lot of stuff. I put it in my dishwasher. Some of it was still on there, but when I got it out, it just kind of all came right off. It was like black stuff. So it's brand new looking, and I'm gonna preheat it on the stove. And what we're gonna do is, this recipe calls for hot Italian sausage. So the only way I can ever find it is in links that look like bratwurst. So what you have to do, because you don't want the coating, the casing, thank you. I don't know what I was trying to, I was gonna say membrane, but yeah, that's what remember.
That is so wrong.
I know.
Yeah, you said it anyways.
So if I'm doing this at a show, I usually have the host get it, and then I actually bring a mat or something, and I actually cut it up before anyone really even gets there. I might just show them how. What you do is you just cut it in half, and then you take lengthwise. Thank you. Yes, you guys know it. Just keep going. Yeah, and then you cut it into like little meatballs. Really. So it's almost like a Italian wedding soup. And then what you're gonna do is, in your preheated pan, you're gonna just scrape it off the, and I might need a helper for this, but we're gonna scrape it off right into the bottom of the pan. And this is the first step. So I don't use mix and chop for this. I just kind of use the little bamboo scraper. And teakwood, yeah, not bamboo, sorry. All right. Because I don't want it to be broken up into little pieces, you want like little balls. I mean, I've been tempted.
We're just browning it, yeah.
I know, I'm
Yeah,
just
so
trying to get it spread out a little more.
Yeah,
so that
it takes a few minutes and we'll put the pan on low here. All right.
It has a,
So while that's browning, and usually what I'll do is I'll have my host help me with that, and I'm gonna set this aside. I get the other ingredients ready. So what we need is onions, and the one thing I will do, it's red onion. It's a really great recipe because it's got a lot of color. But red onions, if any of you have ever bought any, don't come little unless you buy a bag of them. So sometimes I will bring them. Whoops. We're going to have to lock that, buddy.
There's a break on there?
There was a break. Anyway, so what I do is I use the onions to show the 2 different chopping things we have. We have the chopper, and usually there's a lot of people who like the chopper or the manual food processor. I have both, and I bring them both.
I do too.
So
Maybe
whenever,
try 'em.
you do a recipe on the show, you want to try to show as many products as possible, because there's going to be people who really love the chopper. There's going to be people that really love the manual food processor. Sometimes they argue at my show. No, this is better. No. So what I'll do.
Then I asked him, I go, why is it better than the other one? It's like, then they start talking about it.
But I like to tell people at a show that everybody has their own opinion, and so what I'll do is I'll first chunk up the onion, and I will show them that the manual food processor has the silicone base, the 3 blades, and you just want to go in. because that is designed just like a food processor. And nothing gets stuck underneath it. So it's very good. You want, there's a little hexagon, you want to put it right in the circle. I tell them that. I also tell them that the top cannot be submerged. Tell them everything you can, because otherwise you're going to have somebody say, oh, I got water inside it later. So I will throw it in and I will show them how to chop it. And then with a manual food processor, I always pass it around. So I'm going to pass it around. I let them have a try. And then you can keep passing it around. Yeah, it's kind of take it around. Then, and I mentioned that you're not going to be crying. How small. So then we have the food chopper, and you can do the food chopper. You can chop things right in the base of the food chopper. And you want to use the palm of your hand, down. Our chopper comes all the way apart. You want a mint? Yes. And it washes in the dishwasher. There's a lot of choppers on the market. But you want to show them that too. Some people are going to make their decision what they want to do. I will show them how to do it in here, and I'll also maybe have somebody come up and just do it right on the cutting. Right on. It's a lot easier to get a lot done. Right. You have a lot to do. But some people don't like to cry. No, I don't want to cry. Is this good enough? I think that was good enough. Yeah. We're gonna want to help. You like that? You probably don't want onion.
Who got done first, manual food processor or the chopper?
About the same. You're not gonna give him an onion.
I just want to see what he does. I'm willing to offer it. Look, Mateo.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just an onion, he's not a dog.
What? Oops. Okay, we're gonna need that over here. I am crying. I just want you to know. So I always tell people, never throw this in your dishwater and not know it's there, because I have 2 times.
Oh my goodness.
And that's not good.
The blade?
Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna just
I
scrape.
know what you're gonna do. You're gonna try to climb all over the counter. What?
So the other, and we're gonna just move this onion out of the way for a minute.
You gotta set some boundaries here, bud.
He's cleaning. Oh, good job.
Yeah, that'll be your shot.
Yeah, I remember both of them.
Yeah.
So the next thing that we're gonna do, and
Those are pretty potent onions.
I know.
I mean, I just ate that little sliver that I tried to give Mateo.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot. I'm glad you didn't eat it, buddy.
So I also have lots of cutting mats. I don't have to come out of a cupboard while I was there. Now for the red pepper, you could actually chop this up with a knife, but I like to show a simple slicer. So that's another tool I show. So I show, first of all, that if you cut off the top and use the scoop loop, if I happen to remember to bring it. Right, Carla?
Gotta have about
Your
20 of
husband
them
didn't
because
like
you
it.
get
I lose them all the time because they die or they get lost.
They get misplaced.
Well, you're making a mess with little words. And then I tell them about the simple slicer, that it actually has 3 settings. One is very thin, 2 is thicker, and for this one we're going to use 3. I also say never use a simple slicer without the food holder. And I repeat it twice. And then you're going to just put the red pepper in here.
Now
And
would that big thing, that big new thing strike that, it wouldn't be pretty.
I don't know that it's good with pepper.
Yeah, it wouldn't be pretty.
That, the new, yeah, correct. Someone already told me they didn't think it was good with peppers.
Okay.
So, and this cuts peppers really fast, so if you show someone.
potatoes really well too. You really want 50.
Oh, yeah, potatoes, cucumbers.
But the quick prep should do potatoes.
Yeah, I would think that would be potatoes. I mean, there's gonna be overlap. But unless you make a ton of potatoes for a lot of people, you probably, we'll just get that out.
You
So-
can name our movie.
I actually do right over my stove, right over the pan, I do
Why
the
do you
simple
need
like
to get on
that.
the counter with you?
Yeah,
you
like
can
on the board.
board.
All right, so then what I would do, actually, I would use a knife and show them how to use a knife properly with one finger and one thumb. On the other side, keep your fingers out of the way. You could actually look the help of someone. You could also show them the chopper. And if you didn't use the chopper for the onions, you could use it
I'm
for
gonna
the
feel
peppers.
my chair back.
Yeah, but you can always do
Yeah,
it
I'm being lazy.
and rinse it out or whatever.
Right, I mean, there might, I don't think it matters if you have onion on there.
I don't either, I usually, if I have to use both, I'll do.
But you want to show them, some other ways to prepare food. Some people do not like to use knives, they're scared. So if you show them the chopper and that they can have the different things, it's good. So we're just chopping this up into little pieces. And this Hampered Chefs recipes are very colorful. All right, so if that's looking good, we're gonna take it out. We're gonna take out the,
Smells good.
Hi, Italian.
hot
Hot
Italian.
Italian.
There's a reason for it, if you've never had it before. Okay, we're gonna turn it down a little bit.
Wait, good idea.
We're gonna grab all the sausage. We'll go over toward the stove here. We're gonna grab the sausage out. And we're going to just put it aside while we brown the rest of the vegetables. So all we're doing is browning the sausage, and it looks like little meatballs.
What does she need help with? What does she need
We'll need
help
more
with?
help. I'm gonna need you to dump the onions in it, which is right here. You can go ahead and dump them right in. Wait till I get all the meat out.
You should go ahead.
Well, hold on.
Take you literally.
I know. Go ahead and put it in.
Wait. Don't bump me. That was good.
I've never been able to. Meyer myself, no, Meyer's only says it. You don't, no, I'm not Italian.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna put the onions in the garlic and the red pepper. Go ahead. I let them get the sausage, so it really doesn't matter. The other thing that we need for this recipe is garlic. So I get out the garlic press, which is in my drawer. So this would be the point where you could actually pass the garlic press around with, and have somebody pressing garlic right into the little bowl.
Dorothy, leave that there,
Be
baby.
sure to mention, he's good. We're gonna just squeeze it in. If I was at an actual show, I would have someone else do it into a bowl and then we just dump it all in.
Why?
Because if you people use the garlic press, they'll buy it.
We had some people going, I've never seen, you don't have to feel it.
Yeah, they love that. So we're gonna just put some more in.
Wait.
Stop eating it.
What were you eating?
Piece of sausage that you left.
Oh,
As much sausage
yeah.
as you get.
How many garlics you put in there?
4. And I got.
I'm a meat eater.
Yeah, just throw it down there.
Did you see yourself again? Am I sharing too much?
No, you're doing good. All we're doing is we're browning it, and then we're gonna add all the rest of the ingredients. I'm gonna take this off.
No one that in there.
Sometimes you get extra garlic that goes on the edge. It's all in there. All right. Now, the next thing you're gonna show them is how to use the can opener. Oh. We'll turn this sideways here. Okay, I don't know if anyone's on yet. I don't see anybody.
No, but they'll watch it later. They always do.
They will.
Wonder why Laura didn't come.
Laura's husband had a church meeting tonight, so she hasn't been. Take care of her kid. She loves this soup though. This is one of her favorites. So if I do the show, I ask the host to get cans. Dan, if you get the 3 cans of chicken broth, then you have 4 people. because you're also opening the tomatoes, and you can show them how this works. And if you show anybody how the can opener works, you're gonna sell a couple. It's not a big tool, but. What?
I have a hard time using that can opener.
Diana's?
Can't open it. I go, all right, my hand can't do it. You have to find a can opener and open it.
I've had people that were,
I think
So
that's a
lucky
problem.
people say that they love it.
yeah.
Not too so.
You have such a
So I
list.
had 3 people tell me that yesterday.
No, I know.
It's lucky.
All right, so you're gonna open the cans and you're gonna put in the can, I know we're doing this heavy.
Was I supposed to use this?
No, it doesn't. We're gonna put the whole 28-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes. Does everybody want to open it? We need 6 cups of chicken broth. We're gonna add that. Would you mind measuring, this is ditalini pasta, which looks like little digits, actually, they're little rings. We need a cup of that, so we're just gonna use the prep bowl. And normally, when I do a show, I usually bring it, because why should you buy a whole box of that? We only need 1 cup. So we have 2 cups of broth. I'm just throwing it in. Anybody else want to? You're all hiding from me.
I can't. I can't.
Can't go any of them fall.
And before she had surgery, she couldn't do it because she needed surgery.
Yeah.
Now she can't do it because she had surgery.
I like my cake, and I wouldn't trade that one for that. So we have 4 cups, even though it's not really 4 cups.
Now it looks like soup. It looked so much better before.
Well, it is soup.
Mm.
It's gotta look like soup.
I hope it looks like soup.
Yeah, me too. This soup is really good warmed up too. So here's the 3rd can.
You're the best. Why, you've been doing so well.
Okay, yep. So what we do is we add all the
You're all right,
ingredients.
everybody.
We're gonna add the,
Hey, does the temperature need to be turned up? The flame's kind of low.
yeah, let's. Center them.
Whoa, what are you thinking?
Never follow what Carol just did. Don't grab the hot crock pot.
It does get hot. Okay, so we're gonna put the cup of ditalini pasta in there. And, yeah, you do have to rinse it. And then we're gonna put 2 sprigs of fresh rosemary, which is really what adds the great flavor to this. Actually, I'm just gonna put 3 in.
And that is the 4-quart pot in there.
That is the Dutch oven. Yep, and we're also gonna put the sausage back.
Ew, what are we gonna do? Pull that rosemary out?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, wait,
You're
like
a
dog.
You do,
Need that fun.
you do, take rosemary out afterwards. So, all right, so we've got, now, all we do now, if you're at a show, is you let this cook until the ditalini pasta is done, which takes about 10-15 minutes. You can have somebody kind of look at it, but it's just gonna simmer. And then when we're ready, when the pasta is done, we add the spinach and the salt and the balsamic vinegar, and that's how it finishes up.
So you're gonna make it ahead of time, like a couple days ahead of time, you would not have the spinach until you
Correct.
reheat it with that.
Correct, but we're talking about doing it at home. Yeah, so we want to save that. All right, so I'm gonna move this out of the way. All right, now we are going to, what are you doing?
I was moving the camera, trying to get everybody in it.
Oh, well, now we're gonna, Carla, do you want to move up here to do that?
Not really.
Because I think it might be
What's
easier.
Carla gonna do?
Carla's gonna do a bread demo.
I'm gonna make the bread real quick.
And I'm gonna move this on the way.
I'm gonna wash my hat with my feet out. Sorry, I just wanna wash that before I do.
Anybody who has any 2 cents worth to add, just feel free to add it.
Yeah, don't grab the crock with no.
All right, yeah, okay.
I listen, one of the things I started doing at home all the time now
You've been.
is I wear
No,
my
it's
apron.
not.
I wear my paper tip apron all the time. Every time I cook at home, Only because I'm trying to get accustomed of wearing it, because I feel like when I'm at like a vendor event or a party and I put it on, I feel like I'm so uncomfortable with it that it's going to be noticeable that I'm not used to wearing it. So I try to wear it more at home so that I will look like I'm used to wearing it more at parties. And it does protect my clothes that I'm like that. I'm a messy mess. Put it on in the morning. I'm thinking no.
Now I bought a Pampered Chef shirt.
Where
that I
am
wore
I?
to my favorite rugby day.
And who knows what the special is this month if you sell $7.50?
It is an apron.
A running leggings and
It's not gonna ship out to the end of the month, but it looks kind of cool.
But if you don't have one, you know, I would recommend.
I have that one, but I like my black one.
I like my black one better too. All right, so I'm just gonna demonstrate the.
Do you wanna move down here?
No, I don't
feel like an old lady.
Alright.
I'm just gonna demonstrate the bread that Carol makes all the time because I don't know if all of you know just how easy it is to make. Have any of you ever made it?
Here it is.
It
Here
so
is a
easy.
finished loaf, which we are gonna eat, by the way.
And I was gonna show that after, in the very end.
Oh,
You ruined my whole thing. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Anyway, yeah, it's so easy to make. Because I am not a big cook. I don't cook all the time. I guess I'm a cook, I'm big, but I don't cook all the time. And so I'm learning a lot of things. I'm learning how to make homemade bread. It's just incredible. Yeah. So anyway, to make the bread so easy, you take your bread flour. You want to have bread flour. Don't try to use self-rising flour. It does not work the same. Use bread flour, put in your yeast and your salt, and then you're going to stir it up and then add your water. And you let that rise for 12 to 18 hours. And then you are going to fold it. And it's very, very easy. You want to get a nice floured surface. You take your shaker. This is the one I made yesterday. And it's all ready to go. And I'm just going to fold it onto my floured surface here.
Yeah, if you put flour on your hands, it always spoils.
I didn't know. But
What flavor is that?
this has a little Italian season and a little bit of Parmesan cheese in it.
Now I've done one with dried cranberries.
Wow.
And then you use lime butter.
Okay, so you're gonna add some flour, you're gonna fold it, and then you're gonna add a little and fold it again, and then you're gonna fold it a third time. So you're gonna fold it over real good, and you make your dough, your nice loaf, and then you're just gonna put it in your deep cover baker. Where you'll
I
let
have a
it
question
sit.
for you. Is that the quick version or the one with
It's
sugar?
a quick version.
Okay.
Quick version, no sugar. Very, very simple. You let it rise in your deep covered baker, and I use some parchment paper, so I don't even have to worry about mess. I let it rise for 2 hours and then bake it for 30 minutes, and you're all done, and that's your finished product. Is what came out.
30 minutes covered,
Yes,
15.
and then 15 uncovered.
But everybody's oven's different. You can do before I took only like 10 minutes to do to brown and be done.
Wow.
Yeah, it depends on how hot it
Right.
is. You just have to watch it.
Yeah, you have to pay attention.
Yes.
But I will tell you something. If you bring the bread and soup, if you bring this bread to a show and make it, you will sell the deep covered baker. And I sell one at least every show that I do. Or book a show because somebody wants it.
And I did this at a show. I haven't done that many cooking shows, but one of the cooking shows I did, I made the bread. And I went early. I'm happy with it. I went early and put it in the oven a half hour before the show. Was able to take it out, and that way, when I demonstrated how to make it, I had the loaf there for us to eat with our other stuff.
That's typically what I do. I typically have the bread in the oven for when people get there.
And then they can smell it when they walk in the door. Boy, are they happy about that.
Yes.
So that's it. And my cleanup is done.
What is that, Carla? And Carla, what were you using to make your bread on? You mentioned that, sorry.
I used the pastry mat.
Okay, silicone one?
Yes.
It's a silicone pastry mat, which is like for pie crust. And what do you like about
Lift
it?
it up and just dump my flour right into the trash, and I'm all done.
Okay, so that would be like a cross sell. People might buy it.
Very, very easy.
But the thing about this bread is it's so easy to make. And we're gonna put our little thing down on it so you can see it. People, it's like you're giving them the way to make bread that's easy. If they're not somebody that cooks and they think of themselves as putting a thing of bread like this on someone's table, they are gonna do it. And I get texts all the time of people's bread, all the time. I made the bread today. This is how it looks. It's kind of cool. It's really kind of fun.
You make a homemade bread, and you
Yeah.
say those words, and you're like, you think of somebody spending all this time kneading,
And then you
and
tell them it's only
everything.
got 4 ingredients, and they're like, what? Well, 4 ingredients, you stir and then fold it. And you're
So
like,
would you on camera please cut it for us, Carla? Because
Come here. Come here. You know,
we're gonna let Carla cut it. Sorry. Ooh,
He's so happy you're looking.
do you like bread?
He's so happy.
Okay.
Let's hope it turns out right.
The tail's going, ooh, Brad.
Now I will tell you something that I do at shows. So
larger.
No, I
But she cuts
cut
it
it
down.
lengthwise first,
Oh,
and then I have 2 halves that I cut that way, so I don't have to worry about cutting
wow,
myself.
what a great idea.
And there's a lot
That
more
makes a
bread.
lot
Then what
more.
I do is I
Yeah.
leave 1/2 for the second half of the show when I serve the soup. 'Cause it's still
Wow.
hot.
And it is still hot.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because if you have 20 people at a show, you got to really cook them. Small faces.
right.
Right? Right.
Do you have room temperature butter?
It's in there. Yep.
In there.
And there's some knives over in there.
Are you gonna test it for me, Jan?
Yep.
Our room temperature went up because Carla asked for it to be up.
Are you getting the butter right?
Yeah, can you find one? Oh, well, it's
About close enough, they're nice.
So, there you have it. Let's see what Jan thinks. You can be my judge.
she's got the Italian seasoning. Is that what you use?
Yeah.
It smells very Italian.
Well, I thought it would go well with our soup.
And our soup is still cooking.
Let me say,
You
you want me to butter a piece for you?
Please.
You want me? Thank you.
no.
Sure,
Your
yeah.
hand work.
Yeah. That part does.
Oh, apparently, Mateo really likes bread. All right.
You want bread in there or butter?
Mmm.
Is it okay?
You're welcome.
So, I'm gonna just quick, do a little recognition. Here, I'm gonna sit here. While they're eating bread. I still don't think we have any participants. Let's see, nope. All right, so, first of all, I wanna mention, and I know this is gonna look backwards to you, that this month, our lowest kit was exchanged for a $39 kit. So if you know someone who used to be a Pampered Chef consultant or someone who can't afford the $109 or the $159 or the $249, they get $180 worth of products.
That breakfast sandwich alone is
Yeah.
$40.
Yeah. So it's a good deal. They'd have to make little, I mean, it would be, if you were doing a cooking show, it'd be small dishes, but you could do a pasta dish. You could do something with zucchini shredded. Oops. We're gonna hold that there.
Carol doesn't want Carol to talk to me.
Apparently not. The other thing that's really cool is this month, once you get to 500 in sales, you get 50 Pampered Chef dollars. That's whether or not you buy this kit or not. And you get another 100. Anybody who signs up, yeah. And then, also, when you get to your 1250, you get an extra 100. So you get your normal 100 that you get at 1250, but you get an extra 100. So you can earn
pay for conference.
Yeah, it would. And you also can buy other products. So if you choose this one, it's a good deal. So there are some good posts out there about people just saying, are you interested in signing up? This is a good deal for this.
Does that come with an apron?
No, this is what it comes with. But you do get the website for 90 days for free, which is worth way more than $39. So that's that. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about our team. February was kind of a rotten month for us. I think across the whole country.
In general.
Well, as far as sales, I had a good February. It just wasn't bad. But I think everyone in this part of the country is sick of winter. I had a lot of cancellations, or people were sick, or whatever. So I had only 7 people on our team that were active. Our sales, as I mentioned before, were 4,200, which is decent. I didn't think I was even going to get that high. Number 1 in sales on our team for the month of February was Bunny Porter. She had 909 in sales, and her top show was 447.12, and she had 1 booking. And of course, she's working really hard in the booking, the booking, or not the booking, but the Boost Your Business program. Number 2 in sales for the month, ouch,
No, he's fine.
was Carla Bartman with a 419.37. Congratulations, Carla. That's a really decent show. And she also had 1 booking. Third on our team was Leah Lucas. She had 282.55. And she is working hard on this month. Fourth was Michelle De La Guardia, who had $200.50 and kept her career sales. Fifth was Laura Sport, who got a random order for $168. Well, I think she had a couple orders, but $168 kept her active for another month. And sixth was Pat DeBoer. She had 151 in sales, kept herself going. And seventh in our team was Jan Salas with 150.75. Now, I do want to mention the top 10 in our team. I do want to mention some people have been consultants for a long time, so or not. Leah Lucas is the top number 1 person with sales on our team. She has 21,851.16 in career sales. Wow. Second on our team is Carla Bartman, who's almost to 20. She's at 19,611.39. And Pampered Chef recognizes when you hit those milestones like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 15,000, you get a raise. Next on the team is Renee Nip, and she has 13,478.03. Wow. No, not until the noodles are done, so just kind of stir it up when they're done. Fourth on our team is Pat DeBoer with 9,065.80. And right behind her, less than $20 away, is Jan Salas with 9,044 in sales. You two guys are neck and neck.
Are you on my neck?
Sixth on our team is Jackie Eddington. She has $8,407.63. Jackie's been doing it for a year. Candace, who started last May, is 7th on our team with 6,931.36. 8th is Michelle De La Guardia with 6,232, and Michelle right now is in Hawaii, so she can't be here tonight.
She should have flew in.
Yeah, she should have. And 9th on our team is Bunny, who has only been doing this since September. Okay, Bunny is at 5,000, so she hit her 5,000 this last month, 5,432.11. And 10th on the team, next in line, is Leslie Van Hoven. Leslie has 1,286.70.
Otherwise known as?
Mommy James is her Facebook name. So, congratulations, ladies. And thank you, everyone, for participating. This is our Zoom meeting. I wish all of you a very good March, and please feel free to let me know if there's any way we can help you. I also want to welcome Brandy. Brandy will be, hopefully we'll see you sometime soon, and we'll get you at a meeting. And it better not be snowing in April. That's all I have to say.
So it always snows in April.
Not April 1st. April 1st is our next meeting. Hopefully we'll have a room full of people, and we'll see what we can do. But if you have any other questions, I'll try to post links and recipes on our page, maybe even a picture of the soup when it's done. Thank you, everybody. So that's all we're going to do with this meeting, and we appreciate it. I will record it. I will actually post it later. So bye, everybody.
Bye.
Everybody say bye. We're going to eat the food. Sorry, but we are going to do that. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.
Goodbye.
She's like, I'm not leaving yet.